Hello everyone, the topic of our group is Human Resource and Salary Management Cycle. Today I will be talking about HR and payroll system at Muhayya SDJ Berhad, a mid-sized manufacturing company in Malaysia. Currently, the system still depends partly on manual work, leading to issues like errors, low efficiency, and compliance risks. This project reviews the entire process from hiring to resignation, identifies key problems, and suggests improvements using process diagrams. This goal is to improve efficiencies, employee satisfaction, and compliance, while linking coding practice with real operation. Thus this, we also train ourselves to apply thoughts to practice and prepare for future careers in the industry.
There is four parts. The first one, it ties is in management. I think management is very important for me. It is the employee and transfer and help for me the ties and jobs, exercise and employee things. The first one is approach employee rewards. HR match and employee foster and intend to for the mass from employed. Second one is improve the price and companies. That's to increase and live on. Believe backs and improve. The last one is Satan online. Most online is size taxi and illegal company which involves any temptation. The HR Pro Circle in the employee management from Satan mass improve and receive rewards. And the high employee prices in the improved attention both each HR systems. In the park, the information and the country is live to diet. The fuel stable pro is about country because it's bad for my HR. It can help for me. So for farmers, the Oppo is the enjoyment circle and engagement employment is a master. The keywords HR is keywords, key tribal issue and the family systems. It helps the company system is price watch the money and separate to the park foster and improve the insert. The size we can better to environment, the local and family relationship and information for the country systems. And also companies based by outlets live to the eighth word in the HR which helps the company and the people.
Now let's look at some internal control weakness in Muhayya SDN Berhad. First, salary is still calculated using Excel, and attendance data is keyed in manually. This increases the risk of errors and inconsistent records. Second, the electronic attendance system isn't linked to the payroll system. Data must be inputted manually, which opens the door to mistake or even tampering. These issues affect execute and may cause problems with employee trust and compliance. Third, there is no standardized process for salary or overtime approvals. Some overtime records don't have supervised sign-off, leading to approval loopholes. Fourth, due to the shortage of HR staff, there are delays in submitting EPF, SOCSO, and PCB reports. This can result in fines and regulatory issues. Finally, the resignation settlement process is unclear. Some ex-employees have faced long waits and a lack of transparency, which may lead to complaints or legal action.
Okay, let's talk about the 5 identified internal control weaknesses. First one is manual payroll computation. Correctly, payroll is still proceed manual using Excel spreadsheet without integration with attendance or HR systems. This approach increases the risk of data entry errors and inconsistencies across department and lack of version control. To mitigate this issue, it's recommended that the company implement payroll software with integrated attendance and statutory deduction mode and apply protection such as log formal, sales, and version check. And another one is inaccurate attendance date. The company relies on manual attendance tracking or basic punch card without the biometric verification, make it vulnerable to boarding punch, miserror, and the incorrect calculation of overtime and leave, upgrading to fingerprint or facial recognition system, integrating attend and leave with overtime pro. And since listed directly to payroll system would significantly enhance correct and accountability. The another one is weak payroll approval control. At present, HR staff have full access to multiple payroll data without a formal approval process in place, which increases the risk of unauthorized change and the lack of an audit trail. To stress control, a three-level approval workforce involving HR, finance, and management should be established and supported by excess restriction in the system and the use of electronic signature and approval logs. The another one is no standard employment contract. Some employees have been hired without proper employment contract that are signed and filed, which lead to legal uncertainties regarding job scope and benefits. To address this, these companies should adopt standards, legally review contract templates, ensure digital signs and stronger content, and conduct regular HR audit to verify compliance. And for the delayed statutory submission, there have been intents of later submission to statutory bodies, such as EPF, SOCSO, and the tax authorities often due to limit HR staffing. This exposes the company to fines, interaction charge, and reputational risk. Assign a declaration office to managing these submissions using automated reminder system and implementing a double-check process before submission are essential steps toward compliance. The last one is poor exceed settlement process. The correct origination settlement process is unclear and slow, with former employee reporting delays in receiving final payments and leave compensation. This leads to dissatisfaction and risk formal complaints. A structured exit checklist and a final pay calculator should be introduced, along with better coordination between HR, finance, and IT departments. Exciting interview can also provide valuable feedback for the continuous improvement.
Keeping up to date with Malaysian labor laws is crucial to ensuring that salary payment and HR practices are both fair and legally compliant. This includes monitoring changes in tax deductions, minimum wage, and statutory contributions such as EPF, SOCSO, and ELS. HR policies should be updated according to reflect new entertainment like monetary, leave, or contract changes. Staying informed not only helps prevent legal practice, but also promote transparency and protect both uh, employee and employee rights. Establishing well-defined human resources and salary policies ensures consistency and reduces the risk of errors. Clean guidelines should outline how salaries are calculated, when they are paid, and how items like bonuses, deductions, and overtime are handled. HR Protect should also specify how recruitment, onboarding, performance evaluation, and disciplinary actions are conducted. The policy serves as a practical reference to guide day-to-day operations and maintain fairness across the organization. From this company, a medium-sized enterprise and efficient HR and payroll cycle is essential to ensuring compliance, financial accuracy, and employee satisfaction. This report has identified key weaknesses such as manual salary computation, lack of system integration, weak approval controls, delayed statutory submission, and unclean offboarding productions, and all of which pose compliance risk and affect staff morale. To address this issue, it's recommended to implement an integrated HR and payroll system, adopt biometric attendance tools, enforce situation approve workforce, ensure timely statutory filings, and standard exit process with stronger leadership and proper resources allocation. This company can enhance its interoperation and build a solid foundation for future growth and competitiveness.